What's going on, YouTube world? Austin Zaback here with another YouTube video, and in this YouTube video I want to talk to you guys about why I believe most millennial entrepreneurs, probably like 99.9% of millennial entrepreneurs, are going to fail. It's literally an epidemic in my opinion. This is a live video, so again, unscripted, unteleprompted, everything, unedited. We're just going to talk and chat live here right now. So look, there's a lot of reasons why I think that, a lot of entrepreneurs are failing, a lot of millennials are failing. Social media, you think everyone's successful, it's not really the case. I could go into a ton of details about that. I'm not going to do that in this specific video. Just in this specific video, I want to give you the number one reason why I think most millennials are going to fail. If you want more videos on some of the other reasons and stuff like that, then definitely drop in the comment section down below, and I'd be happy to touch on that as well. But in my opinion, I think that this is the number one reason. So the number one reason I believe that most millennials are failing or will fail right now is that all of you guys, and if you're watching this, hopefully you're not one of these people, but 99% of millennials are saying that they're willing to do whatever it takes, right? It's like this, the oldest saying that there is, like Eric Thomas said it, just a ton of people said it, right? They're like, do whatever it takes, do whatever it takes. You have to be willing to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, and you have to be willing to do whatever it takes. And I feel like a lot of people out there right now, more than ever, are saying that they're willing to do whatever it takes, but then their actions aren't reflecting what they're saying. And what do I mean by that? Here's what I mean by that. Like, if you're a millennial, okay, chances are you're a millennial and you're young, you're a young gun, right? You're out there and you just want to go achieve success for whatever reason, whatever your why is, right? Again, different topic, different conversation, different video, but you want to achieve success, and the chances are you probably don't have a family, okay? You probably don't have kids. You probably don't have a ton of responsibilities in the grand scheme of things, okay? Compared to somebody that's older, that has, a mortgage or multiple car payments or family and kids or whatever, and they have all kinds of responsibilities. Chances are, if you're a millennial, your responsibilities are essentially slim to none. And here's what I find. I literally see this over and over and over again, is people DM me, they want one-on-one mentoring, they want one-on-one coaching, or they say they're willing to do whatever it takes, and at the end of the day, they just talk a big talk, like they never really get around to it. And the number one tip that I have for you, if you're watching this right now, is whatever you want to do, like whoever you want to be, whatever industry you want to be in, like whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, that you want to do, you have to be willing to burn the boats. When I've achieved the most success in my life, has always been when I was willing to just burn the boats, right? I was willing to just go all in. I was willing to take all of the risk, and I was willing to do whatever it took. And you can do that when you're young, but you can't do that when you're 30 or 35 or 40 or 45 or 50 years old most of the time. So when you're young, you need to be willing to take advantage of the opportunities of the lifetime in the lifetime of the opportunities. And what do I mean by that? Even like, a lot of people DM me, they're like, Austin, I'll do whatever it takes, like this, that, and the other thing. I want you as my mentor. I want this, I want that. And by the way, they're saying this to everybody. It's not just me. And at the end of the day, they're just saying that. But here's what I would do if I had to go back 3 or 4 or 5 years and restart. I wouldn't even talk about it. I would just show up to that person's office. I would show up to that person's house. I would literally book a one-way plane ticket. I would burn all the boats. And I would just make it happen. I'd be like, hey man, look, here's the deal. I literally quit my job, or I quit whatever. I sold my car. I sold everything that I had to my name. Here I am. I'm willing to work for you for free. I'll intern for you. I'll do whatever it takes for however long you want. And I'll prove to you that I can be the best that there is. I'll prove to you that I'm willing to outwork all of your employees that you're paying on an hourly or salary basis. I'll work for free, and I'll outwork all those people. Just give me a shot. Right? Burn the boats, like fire, ready, aim. See, the fire, ready, aim mentality is you just do it right now, right? Like you just go, you do it right now, and then you figure the rest out later. All of you guys that are watching this, you guys think that you have so much to lose, and the reality is you have nothing to lose, right? So what if you lose your freaking $20,000 a year job? If you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to make 6 figures or 7 figures or whatever you're trying to make, that's nothing in the grand scheme of things. See, the nice thing about being at the very bottom is you really have nothing to lose, because the only place that you have to go is up. So my rant for you today is this, and I see this over and over and over again. It's literally an epidemic, is burn the freaking boats. Stop talking about it. Like, go all in. if it took me going back and taking a freaking sleeping bag, booking a one-way plane ticket, going to that mentor or that person, wherever you think that industry where you want to be, and find the number one person in industry and say, look, man, I'll sleep on the freaking floor and I'll eat top ramen. I'll quit my job. I'll sell my car. I'll bring a duffel bag full of clothes, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes. And in that moment, the person that sees that, right? Like they don't see you talking about it anymore. They see you actually doing it. They see you actually putting your actions out there instead of your words. They're going to give you the shot 99% of the time, I'm telling you. And then if you just prove it to them, if you just are willing to do whatever it takes, and you actually prove that through actions, you're the first person at the office in the morning, and you're the last person to leave, and you outwork everybody, and you outlearn everybody, and you outstudy everybody, and you outmaneuver everybody, right? They're going to eventually give you the opportunity over somebody else. They're going to give you the opportunity over the person that just wants to make 12 or 14 or 20 or 30 or $50 an hour, whatever the case is, because you were willing to put literally your actions first, burn the boats, and do whatever it took. And you're going to be the one that achieves massive success over the next person, right? You got to get over this instant gratification thing. Everybody wants instant gratification. They're like, what's in it for me right now? And if you're a millennial, you're watching this, and you don't have a ton of responsibilities, you don't have a family, you don't have kids, you don't have a lot of stuff, then I encourage you to literally burn the boats in your life. Again, if entrepreneurship is the end-all, be-all for you, stop talking about it and start doing it. Like, stop making excuses. People are like, well, how do I know where they live? Like, just if you pick up the phone and call enough people, like, you're going to figure it out. If you pick up the phone and you get on Google and you start Googling and you scrub the internet enough, like, whatever information that you think doesn't exist or you think that you don't have access to, I call BS, and I think you have full access to the information. Again, you're just not willing to put in the work. You're not willing to burn the boats. You always have a plan B, and you got to stop having a plan B. The only way to win if you're a millennial is to have a plan A and no plan B, right? No plan B, no plan C, no plan D. Plan A or nothing, right? You burn the boats, you go all in, and you make it happen. And guys, I'm telling you right now, I've seen a very select amount of people that do what I'm talking about right now, and they have achieved massive success beyond most people's wildest imagination, because they didn't expect instant gratification. They were willing to put in the work up front to prove themselves, and then they got the results later on, right? And it's not that, I'm not talking 10 years here. Most of the time, guys, I'm talking, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, maybe. Look, it depends on the industry. Again, it depends on what you're trying to do. It depends on your goal. It's going to vary, but for the most part, if you're willing to burn the boats and do whatever it takes, and literally, like, take that saying literally, like, stop saying that you're willing to do whatever it takes, and you're like, oh yeah, but I can't get a one-way ticket because I don't have the money, or I don't have the time, or I can't whatever because of whatever. Like, it's a bunch of crap, man. The excuses are what's holding you back. I literally promise you without a shadow of a doubt that that's the reason you're not successful if you're watching this right now. So I encourage you to get off the freaking couch, get off whatever, sell everything, and go book that one-way plane ticket, book the train ticket, book the bus ticket, book the whatever, and put yourself in the situation where your back's up against the wall and the only option that you have is to succeed. You don't have another option. Your only option is to succeed. Your only option is to produce results. Your only option is to prove yourself. And if you do that, if you're willing to do that and you're willing to do whatever it takes, then you'll become successful. It's literally just simple. And most millennials aren't doing that. Most millennials are just DMing people on IG. They're commenting on people's YouTubes. They want the course for free. They want the knowledge for free. They want the free videos. They want the free everything. While they continue to work their job that pays the bills and they pay their car payment and they just are comfortable. And if you're comfortable right now watching this video, I'm telling you, you're never going to achieve success. So you've got to get so far outside of your comfort zone that you've never been that far outside of your comfort zone before, and that's when you'll become successful. So again, I know there's a lot of motivational videos on YouTube. This one's slightly different in the fact, like, I'm telling you, if you have no responsibilities, you've got to do this. Like, you have to. Like, you have no other option. Like, stop sitting behind your freaking computer and telling people that you're willing to do whatever it takes. Like, just do it. Just go do that and show people, and then they'll take you seriously. And then you can achieve anything. Go be an intern. Go intern for somebody. Like, literally, I would love it if somebody just showed up at my doorstep and was like, Austin, I'll intern for you for however long you want. I'll do whatever you want. I'll do your laundry. I'll freaking buy your coffee. I'll fill your car full of gas. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll sleep in a sleeping bag. Like, I'll literally eat top ramen, and all I expect from you in return to Austin is that you just give me a shot and you just literally show me the way, right? Like I would be 100% open to things and like that, right? Like to people like that came to me and said something similar to that. So be willing to put in the dirty work, be willing to go in the trenches, and be willing to fight the good fight. And that's when you become successful, man. Most of my money that I've ever made was indirect income. I never got instant gratification my entire life. I've always put in the work first, and I've gotten paid years and years and years later. The relationships came years and years and years later. The businesses, the network, the whole thing, right? It never showed up at my doorstep. So again, I felt the need to get on and just do this rant really quick because I see it over and over and over and over again, time and time and time again. I see it with other entrepreneurs, like buddies of mine. They see the same thing. And again, most of the time, you're not even going to get a response on DMs. You're not going to get anything at all because we see the same thing so many times in a day that it's just like whatever. Like I don't even want to look at this anymore. So I love you guys. I know that all of you guys that are watching this can go out there and achieve success beyond your wildest imagination. All my links to everything are down below, so go check that out. If you haven't already subscribed, definitely please go do that. Smash that thumbs up button for me. I'd really appreciate that because my goal is to continuously bring you guys more and more and more valuable content tailored to whatever it is that you guys are looking for. So drop in the comment section down below what it is that you're looking for. And don't be normal. Go out there and be above average, right? Do whatever it takes. And I promise you, if you do that, you will achieve success beyond your wildest imagination, more money, make more money than your parents and your grandparents combined, and you'll literally go out there and you'll live for a living, and it'll be absolutely unbelievable. So with that being said, guys, talk to you soon, and we'll see you in the next video.